Is December 25th the day that Jesus was born?
That almost sounds like you're telling me more than asking me, but is that the question we have?
I'm definitely asking. I'm definitely asking you the question. That's the question for today.
Well, that's a big question, but I think the quick answer is the Bible doesn't tell us.
Right. And so people have to remember that we are individuals and people who are restrained by faith, right?
That's
and
right.
so we speak where the Bible speaks. We're silent where the Bible is silent. The Bible doesn't say the day that Jesus was born.
Exactly.
But in order to help with this question, to help with your guesstimation of when that might want to be, if you want to go there, Luke chapter 2, verse 8 through 9, we see that the shepherds were in the fields at that time. And so most people come to their guesstimation when you put that into the equation that this is either springtime or it's late August to mid-October or something of that nature. But nobody comes to the conclusion that this is taking place in the wintertime.
Nobody comes to that conclusion because the Bible's, again, just simply doesn't tell us that. And I think the most important thing when it comes to remembering, and that's what it's all about, people want to remember Jesus's birthday.
Right.
But Jesus never asked us to remember his birthday. One of the few things he asked us to remember is in Luke chapter 22, verse 19, when he says, "This is my body, which is given for you. Do this in remembrance of me." In other words, he wants us to remember that death, burial, and resurrection. That's what he wants us to remember more than his birthday. So It's interesting that people want to pick a date for that. But as your great estimation said, it's not December the 25th. Nobody comes to that conclusion.
Right. And so I think that this person, when they ask the question, they just want to know, if I celebrate Christmas, am I doing it because it's the birth date of Jesus? Well, no, it wouldn't be the exact date of Christ's birth. We see that you can come to that conclusion on your own, but the Bible does not reveal to us on what day that is.
Right.
And so we just do take glory in the fact that people do bring up Christ.
Amen.
At that time. We're thankful.
That's what I appreciate.
Yeah, we're thankful that, as Paul said in Philippians chapter 1, verse 15 through 18, he takes glory in the fact, though some may do it for the wrong reasons, he thanks God that Christ is being brought up, that he's being brought up into the equation in a world that wants to forget him, that wants to not abide in his word. We hope by him being brought up that it triggers people's mind, and maybe they'll go study, maybe they'll go learn, maybe they'll open their Bibles and they'll read about Christ and what he did, and they'll know of their need for salvation.
Well, it's certainly an opportunity to talk about Jesus because people do use that as their main point. So it's a great opportunity to say, hey, let me tell you about the Jesus that you're thinking about and talking about. So in that sense, it's good that we, quote unquote, remember his birthday.
Amen.